Alphonsus Maria Liguori, born in 1696 near Naples, Italy, was the son of a Royal Navy captain and a devout mother from a noble family. He received an exceptional education in philosophy, literature, and the arts, and by the age of 16, he had earned doctorates in civil and canon law. At 18, he joined the Confraternity of Our Lady of Mercy, where he cared for the sick at a hospital for incurables, performing acts of mercy and compassion. Although Alphonsus became a highly successful lawyer before he was 20, his career did not fulfill him. After losing an important court case, he decided to leave the legal profession and pursue the priesthood despite his father's disappointment. He was ordained in 1726 and became known for his dedication to the poor and his tireless work ethic. In 1732, feeling called to serve the most abandoned, Alphonsus left his comfortable life and founded the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, commonly known as the Redemptorists. The order focused on missionary work, with priests and brothers living in communities in rural areas, preaching to and caring for the poor. His practical, empathetic preaching made him a beloved figure, drawing large crowds as he traveled from town to town. His preaching centered on three key images: Jesus as an infant, Jesus crucified, and Jesus alive in the Eucharist, along with his strong devotion to Mary, the mother of the Redeemer. He invoked Mary with the words, "Hail, Holy Queen, Mother of Mercy, our life, our sweetness, and our hope," even when other theologians opposed Marian devotion. A talented musician and composer, Alphonsus wrote popular hymns for parish missions that are still sung today. His compositions reflect his appreciation for how the poor and working class express themselves through song, and Redemptorists continue to use music to convey God's love in their ministry. Alphonsus wrote for the common people, crafting works that were accessible to anyone with a basic education. In villages, people often gathered around a fire in the evenings to hear readings from the Gospels or the lives of saints, and Alphonsus' writings were popular choices for these gatherings. As an artist, Alphonsus created works that reflected his surroundings and faith. At 23, he painted Christ on the cross, depicting the death of love itself, and the portrait of the Madonna with gentle, peaceful features surrounded by 12 stars, embodying divine beauty. In his writings, Alphonsus emphasized reaching those neglected by the Church. He revolutionized moral theology by advocating a balance between rigidity and leniency, focusing on God's redeeming love rather than law and punishment. He taught that love, not fear, should characterize the Christian life, believing that love and freedom are central to God's plan. His most influential work, Moral Theology, aimed to correct errors that could harm those trying to live morally. Throughout his life, he authored over 100 books, including Visits to the Blessed Sacrament, The Practice of the Love of Jesus Christ, and The Glories of Mary. Although he was sickly for much of his life, Alphonsus' final years were marked by very serious and debilitating physical ailments, especially arthritis, which caused him great pain and confined him to a wheelchair. He was plagued with spiritual afflictions, scrupulously fearing he hadn't done enough to serve the God he loved so much. To help him through these times, His conferers gathered with him to pray. They always included the Litany of Our Lady, usually followed by the Rosary. They read to him from his own writings about the glory of Mary and how, as Heaven's Queen, she welcomed all her true and faithful servants at the hour of their death. The Catholic Church honored Alphonsus with the title Doctor of Prayer for his significant contributions to prayer teachings, particularly in his book, Prayer, the Great Means of Salvation, which outlines his views on prayer's importance.